Hi, my name is Jessica Raymond, and I'm going to show you how to make a Scotch egg. So, what is a Scotch egg anyway? It's actually not Scottish, it's a British snack thought to be invented sometime in the 1800s. What they mean by Scotch is that something was done to it. Nowadays, it's just a snack that you can find at gas stations or at Silver Gulch Brewery. It's a soft-boiled egg wrapped in sausage, coated with breadcrumbs, and then fried or baked, or both. For the ingredients, you want to try to prep as much as possible. So put your beaten egg and beat it in a bowl and set that aside, as well as season the flour and put that in a bowl. I suggest putting your breadcrumbs on a small plate. If you're wondering what a shallot is, it's part of the onion family, and it looks like a tiny oval red onion. I forgot to pick my shallots up from the store, so I used a half of a red onion that I had in my fridge. So now you want to go ahead and dice your vegetables very finely. I suggest using a large knife. The best way to hold it for stability and control is to place your thumb on one side of the base of the blade, and your index finger curled on the other side, and kind of pinch it, and then wrap your other three fingers around the handle of the knife. Slice the veggies as narrow and thinly as you can long ways, and then go back through and chop into little pieces. And then take a pan and put about a tablespoon of oil in it and put that on medium high. And once the oil is really shiny and runny, add the vegetables. And then you want to cook the vegetables for about 3 minutes until they're soft and fragrant. And then add your seasoning, the sage and thyme and parsley, as well as some salt and pepper. And then cook for about another 30 seconds, and then spread those out on a cooking tray so that they can cool. And you can go ahead and set those aside. So the next thing we're going to do is cook the eggs. You want to fill a large pot, bowl, or part of your sink with some really cold water, and then add a bunch of ice to it. And then take another pot and fill that with water and about a teaspoon or so of salt. Bring that to a boil, and then using a metal strainer, place 5 eggs in the strainer, and then place that into the boiling water and cook for 6 minutes and 30 seconds. You want to do that exact so that you don't overcook the eggs. So once your timer goes off, immediately transfer those eggs into the iced water and let them sit for about a minute so that they don't cook anymore and you don't end up with hard-boiled eggs. And then you can go ahead and deshell your eggs. The salt you added to that boiling water will help help you get the shell off of the eggs easier. So now you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 395. Get your cooled veggies and pork and mix those together, and then divvy up the pork veggie mixture into 5 balls. And then flatten each mound and wrap around the egg. You want to do this one at a time so that the flattened mound doesn't stick to anything and make your life very difficult. Also, if you have wet hands, it'll help the pork not stick to you. Once you have wrapped your eggs, then go ahead and take each mound and season that, or coat that in the seasoned flour, and then dunk them in the egg wash and then roll in the breadcrumbs. Set those aside and then turn on your deep fryer, or do what I did and fill up a large 3-inch deep pan with hot oil about 2/3 of the way, and Put that on the burner on high until that gets really hot, and then using some metal tongs, transfer each mound into the hot oil and cook for about 2 minutes or until they are golden brown. If you're using the method I use, you're going to want to flip the Scotch eggs over around halfway so that they cook evenly. Once they are nice and good and fried, transfer the Scotch eggs to a baking tray and stick in the oven for about 6 minutes. I baked mine for 8, but my oven has definitely seen better days. Then take them out of the oven and serve and enjoy. Uh, you can serve them with any sauce that you think sounds tasty. The original recipe called for HP sauce, but I think it must be too British to be found in the stores here. So I used some hot honey mustard, and that was really good. But use whatever sounds good to you. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.